what I want to do is let's get to our interview.
Go ahead. Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? Let's talk to the CROOK, because, you know, we could be talking about rappers all day, but when we got one of the premier rappers in the city with us, we need to find out what's going on with him.
Go.
You know what I'm saying?
No, 100%. Let's do it.
So even before I was talking to you about the videos and stuff like that, right? What happened to the Kill of the CROOK videos, Crooks and Castle and all that? They're gone from YouTube, fam.
No, so practically all I did was I just like privatized them so that I could put like the focus on the new what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So I want it to be like, you know, later on when I get to that point where I'm gonna throw out the old stuff, the throwbacks, and it's gonna go together almost like a documentary, everything boom and let everything release. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
They're still there. They're just not up there. You know.
And you've been working on a full album right now, or what's going on, man?
Fam, I have like fuck, dog. I can't even. Fam, I was just working. I just knew I was gonna drop like. So I was just piloting songs. Like I was just going to one of the best studios in the city, paying. Like, you know, the last year I probably spent like like studio time. niggas ain't doing that shit. What I'm doing, like, you know. So like I have like a good like fam. I have like 80, 90 songs, fam.
Cool, no?
You know what I'm saying? Like good recorded music, like in a good studio, like ready to go, like, you know what I'm saying? So like realistically, like I have albums, like, you know, I'm gonna drop this one just now. I'm trying to drop it for March. It might get pushed back to the first week of April just to make sure everything's proper. I'm not trying to, you know, but it will be coming out within the next couple of weeks.
You have a name for it or anything?
Yeah, it's called Against All Odds. You know what I'm saying? Against All Odds, you know, it's titled after the name of my label that I started. You know, I opened my own label, you know? I did a corporation. I opened the label under it, you know?
Okay.
I'm running all my shit through it, you know what I'm saying? All my invoices for my videos and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm doing all my shit, you know?
So even as like a rapper who, you know, still as a young man, but you've been in the game from when you were super, super young, right? How have you been able to like, what do you do when style keeps on changing over the years?
Transition.
Like, how do you transition? Like, when do you know to transition?
I'll be honest with you, it's natural. It's not even like I'm trying to transition. Like, usually what I want to do and what I want to wear is what's going on right now. You know? So it's almost like I'm not really, like, where there's some people who are trying to follow the trend, trying to catch up. Like, if I might go to jail for like years, you know, or a year and a half, this, that, you know? Like, and come out and just go get some drip, go hop on the mic, and I'm just, I don't know, fam. Like, I don't know. I am the culture, you know? So, like, you know? So, like, realistically, like, I'll go and do shit, or go buy it, you know? Shit and pop it off. Like,
when was the transition for you to,
the music?
Like, transition as a street nigga and be like, nah, I'm a rapper now. Like, everything I gotta move business, like a rapper. Yes.
Well, realistically, like, once the music started picking up a little bit more and it was consistent, you know? I said, you know what? Because at first I was shopping around distro deals with like certain companies and shit. And then whatever, I'm just like, yo, I found a way to make it work for me. Right? I didn't need that no more. And then I just said, yo, you know what? This is going to be a lot. It's going to be, what are we doing? Like, how are we going to make this like a thing? Like, how are we going to make this so we could keep track of what we're doing and pay taxes and get our money back and make this like, you know, like make this a business, make this profitable, like, you know, on paper and like everything, right? Instead of just little cash features and shows, let's break this down. So we're like, okay, you know, we talk to somebody. They're like, yo, this is how you do it. Start a corporation, get your name for your label. Okay. You know, do it like an umbrella so you can have the entertainment, then you can have the clothing, you could have all that shit, the merch, everything running under this one thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and you can write off shit.
Boom, you know? So that's the wave. So, bro, I went, made my corporation, paid the money. Boom, went and opened my business accounts, you know what I'm saying? And I'm running my shit, even down to my Ubers and shit. You know, like shit.
No, it's business expenses.
To run it through there, you know what I'm saying? Boom, and just keep that flux.
Smart, bro.
Yeah, man. And like, even like the way that you sound so motivated, and we were talking before we went to our break, you were talking about going away and stuff like that, and like you had the video ready right before that, right? Is that part of the motivation? Like, what made you, what put the battery in your back? That's what I'm asking.
What put the battery in my back?
Yeah, because fam, you were moving steady, you were putting out videos, but then all of a sudden you just went into overdrive, fam.
You know what it was? I'm gonna be honest with you. When I first started, I loved music, you know? So music, I always wanted to do music. It's what I loved. Like, I feel like it was what I was good at, you know?
Yeah.
But when I started doing music and I was seeing the support I was getting from the people around me, you know, and them actually taking me to like, yo, fam, you're the best in the city. Like, yo, fam, you could do this and right. And now me seeing me hit certain milestones and certain accolades and like passing certain points in progression, and I'm like, yo, like fuck, I can actually maybe get to a place where I can actually make this profitable for all of us. You know?
Yeah.
And then you start looking at your homies now, and it's almost like now you see like this kind of like this subconscious dependence, like, you know, like it's almost like, yo, like fuck, like this nigga's gonna make it and we're good, like, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, and it's like kind of almost like got addicted to that feeling of like being the one that's gonna like secure that, you know, for the man to just be like, yo, boom, this is security, this is manager, this is that, we're out of here, you know what I'm saying? Fuck this shit, you know? Boom, like these niggas had a black dog, you know? We're about to go take the world type shit, you know?
You were on the academics stream that was in the end of 2021.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You were like a premier character on there, or not character, but like a person on there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you were popping up on multiple of them.
Yeah.
What was the difference after you were popping up on like social media wise, your streams on your music?
I'll be honest with you, a lot of the American fan base I got from that. Like, cause they weren't feeling a lot of the Toronto music on that stream.
Yeah, I remember.
You know, they were dissing a lot of niggas. They only felt a couple niggas.
And AJ was fucking with your shit.
Yeah. And he was dissing everybody. You know? and at the beginning, he's trying to say something, and I was like, yo, listen. I'm not one of these guys. I'm not coming up here. I'm not doing it. I don't know you. You don't know me. You know? And he's like, nah, I wasn't talking about you. And I'm like, all right, bless, boom. And then from there, we were Guttzy, and he was fucking with my music, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of after I went to the songs that he was playing, and a lot of comments were like, yo, I got this from academic streams. So I was like, all right, cool, boom, whatever, you know? But I don't know, academics is different. Like, he followed everybody off the stream except for me, you know what I'm saying? And I got like one of the most love on there, you know? So it was like, it was different, you know? But other than that, like, it is what it is.
Don't feel no way. He didn't follow me.
I don't feel no way, you know? Eventually he'll see me again, and then he'll, you know what I'm saying? He'll, oh shit, fuck, we're but other than that, I don't feel no way. You know, the man has his platform. That's fine. He did more than enough for the city. He came here, put a little spotlight on us, covered us, you know, cool, boom. Man, I'm got, you know, run with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a nigga that I'm on the handout thing, you know? I don't care if a nigga can't do nothing for me, I don't. Sorry,
what it is.
You know?
Yeah.
Did you drop right after knowing, okay, you know, I got a good spotlight on me right now, a few more eyes, let me drop a music video? Because you dropped a music video like literally, I don't remember if it was after the first time that you got the Twitch stream happened.
I think I was already dropping anyways, but yeah, I probably got fuck it, let me just drop something quick. But I probably already had them like shooting them. I was already gonna drop them because I was in a mode where I was shooting a lot of videos and shit.
Do you feel like there was a song that you could have pushed a little bit more last year, or was it just the plan to just, you know what, I'm just gonna drop, get the attention?
I could have pushed Talk Facts more, you know? I could have pushed a couple songs more. Talk Facts, I dropped that video the same week I made the song. I made the song in the studio. I heard the song. I liked the song. I did the beat, you know? And when I hopped out of the studio, my niggas were looking at me and they're just like, yo, you need to shoot this tomorrow.
How the fuck did you get that beat cleared? That's what I want to know.
You know what the thing is, Sam? That's
what I want to know.
That's a question you gotta speak with my management on. You know what I'm saying? That's management you gotta talk to on that shit. Because management is out here pulling strings, you know what I'm saying? And doing shit behind the scenes and saying, yo, yeah, you know?
So let's stay on Talk Facts for a second.
Yes.
Okay, because it set off a little bit of controversy around the time. You know what I'm saying? And I know we talked a little bit about it behind the scenes, right? But as much as we can talk about on camera.
Yeah.
And it is sorry to cut you. It is a reply. Let's get that clear too. Because it's not like he just dropped it for no reason.
Yeah.
Was it a response though?
Technically, because you were spoken about on another song.
Yeah.
And then
that was
you
a
dropped
reply.
that song. No, I'm not saying it was technically like
I forgot.
you know what I'm saying?
I forgot the timeline.
It's not like you were just
fam.
being
It's
an
a
asshole.
hard
And
song.
No, it was fucking fire.
It's crazy.
No,
Would you agree that was one of the hardest songs that came out last year?
Fam, you
Yes,
killed the
just say
tune.
yes.
Okay,
but
alright, so
the thing is, I forgot the timeline.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
listen.
Don't do that.
Don't forget about the timeline, Friday.
There's no response. You know, I heard the song.
No, I just don't want people to think that
No,
you
I
just
know.
dropped it for no
But
reason. Like you were just.
it's opinionated, you know? You know, the shoe fits and you wear that. You know what I'm saying? But
Hey.
I felt a vibe. I caught a vibe, you know? I was in the studio. It felt right. Boom, you know? Made the song, right? Like, I don't, you know? Yeah, that song, it was organic, you know? It didn't feel like it was any of that response shit. You know, it just felt like that song was meant to be made at that time, you know?
Yeah.
And then that was it. There was no, like, you know? And then the motto came out, right? And then the motto was like, you know? It was like that. Like, yeah.
Well,
like,
hold on. Because
So at
sorry,
the,
Gooch.
so at the time, like, did you like hear about the American version?
Yeah. I heard the American version first. Seen?
The K Flock one.
D thing.
Oh, D thing.
I heard. Bam.
Okay.
You know? And then I heard that and I'm like, yo, I like this. I heard the beat.
Okay.
And it's crazy. I'll tell you a sick story behind this because all these niggas remix the beat. See? But I'm the only nigga that the producer, the actual nigga that made the beat, said, yo, go true with that.
Nice.
Because I did the song and it was trending. I didn't even know who the fucking producer was. I just, you know, boom. The nigga reached out to me and he's like, yo, we're trending in Canada. Who the fuck are you? Like, you know?
Yeah.
Adds me. I'm like, yo, right. He's like, yo, my nigga, I just looked over your page. Your shit is crazy. He's like, yo, I'm going to send you a pack. Boom.
Nice.
Because if you listen to some of my other songs, Motto, that's Elvis too. That's the same producer from Talk Facts. That's so when we're talking about who's really doing, like, making connections off of that song, I made, like, even another crazy producer hollered at me off of my drill records that I've been dropping recently. A producer that produced Big Drip and a couple of tracks for Pop Smoke. His name's Axel Beats. He's a big drip.
Oh, Axel.
Yeah, Axel.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
He did War for Drake.
Yeah. He linked me and he's like, yo, I fuck with your shit. He sent me a couple packs too. So we got
That's
some
dope.
We got some Axel
I
beats.
can't wait.
And this
for
is
that.
all
Drill
off of
music.
Talk Facts.
Yeah.
That's fucking
Facts.
sick.
Yeah. They were fucking with that drill shit. You know?
So Gutsy wants to stay mixy. Sorry, this is what I do.
Yeah, go ahead.
Timeline, let's go.
Because there was rumors that you were taking down people's songs as well.
Yeah, of course.
So to clear that up too, because you know,
Because
like,
you know the real, fab. Niggas are gonna say whatever the fuck they want to say, fab. You get what I'm saying? But listen, bro. That's not even, at the time, I didn't even own the rights to the beat. I didn't even own the rights to none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even understand how that would be possible for me to fucking do.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? My name is on the internet under my Spotify. I'm verified. You get what I'm saying? My name has to be on the internet. Anybody can go on the internet, go take my name, and go do whatever the fuck they want to do with it. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, because realistically, you know, I'm putting up videos. Niggas are age restricting my videos, reporting my videos, and they're getting age restricted and shit. You know, so there's people behind there working on the computers. You know, who knows, right? But listen, for me to go take down a man's video, I don't business, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so even with like you now, as you've been rising in the game, right?
Yeah.
You got the check mark that popped off, like let's say about a year and a half ago, probably now.
No, not even. I got it like what? I got it like end of last year.
Shit, so like less than a year
Like
ago.
September or some shit. Or
Okay.
like,
All right.
yeah, September, I think I got it. Or August last year. September, August.
Okay, so you got the check mark. Boom, check. Now I drop videos here on the We Love Hip Hop page or on my personal Instagram.
Yeah.
Right, and I see the comments, and I see a lot of heart eyes. Gal them be in the comments. Heart eyes.
On my shit?
yeah.
And anytime we post you,
Okay, yeah.
okay, so the gal them are looking at the crook like, yo, crook's a sex symbol and shit out here.
Okay.
You know what I'm
That's what
saying?
they're saying?
You don't know this?
You don't know that? That's the rumor
Yo,
out
why
here?
is this guy trying to play with us like this, fam? You act like the gal them don't be in your DMs, fam. Like, yo,
I don't know.
Crook.
I got a lot of message requests, bro. I don't even see that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so my question is, knowing this, or you know,
Yeah.
Assuming it.
assuming that you know this, do you put out videos or songs also making sure that you cater to the women audience?
I have a few of them. I haven't yet. They say they like some of the songs I put out, but I haven't actually put out any female targeted music yet. But I have a couple bangers that are, you know what I'm saying, that I'm trying to.
Yeah, but even
Get
in
out
the
there.
bars, like, you know how, like, and I'm gonna get super rapper technical with you,
Go
right?
ahead.
You could be like, instead of just saying, okay, I'm gonna shoot you, whatever, I'm gonna take shorty to such and such, so that, you know, there's a shorty bar in the 16.
Yeah,
Do you
but
concentrate on that?
I feel like that takes away. Like, how do you go from that?
You
Like,
know,
you see me, one thing about my music is,
Yeah,
like,
you're
it's
saying
always
it'd
gonna
be so
flow.
far left.
It's not no random shit. It's always gonna flow. Like, you could almost close your eyes, listen to my music, and see a visual, like see a video or see just different, like, you know, it just almost paints a picture. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So imagine I'm talking about drilling down, hop out the car, blah, 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 and then I'm like, yo, take shorty to the mall, like what the fuck, like. But so when I make a girl song, the whole song is kind of revolved around that. Yeah, I may have a 1-2 bars that go relate back to my lifestyle and me trapping or having enemies or right.
Yeah.
But it's a female targeted song, which I feel like is a lot better because instead of waiting for that one bar, you're gonna be playing this whole song, you know what I'm saying, and relating to it the whole way through because it's targeted to you. So even now when I do say street bars, it still ties back into why I'm even, you get what I'm saying? But
Like
I have I'm gonna play some for you when we're done. You're gonna be like, oh shit.
Like a All I Need, Mary J. Blige, Method Man type of
Watch
vibe.
what I'm gonna play for you after. You're not mine.
Would you work with some female artists out
Of
here?
course, why not? No, it depends. Out here, I don't know. You know, like I have a 1-2 females that are already out here that are cool, but like I'm not gonna say I wouldn't work with any females in general. You know, I'll work with a female artist. You know, if she's nice.
Staying on the females though, okay. Before we get to some other things, right? Because you mentioned the things the requests that you're not looking at, right?
Yeah.
But the ones that you do open, what's the wildest thing you ever seen in there? That reaction
Just
right there.
dumb shit, though. You know, just crazy shit. Like people, and just crazy. Like you know, I'm not a nigga really put people's shit out there like that. But,
Well, you don't gotta give us any
people
names.
just send crazy shit. People be sending like nudes off the rip and like all types of crazy shit. Like you're trying to give me all types of shit.
Like videos and shit.
Yeah, but like, you know, like I don't even really pre that shit. Like I see that shit and I just be like, yo, this is crazy. Cause any female that's just gonna send that off the rip without even knowing if the person's gonna open the shit, like that's crazy. That's fucking crazy, you know?
Right.
So realistically, like I don't even pay that shit no mind. Plus I'm in a serious relationship, you know? Like so like I don't like I respect my shorty, you know what I'm saying? So, like,
no, I respect
you
that.
know, even though I have a lot of fans, like, you know, and like, yeah, you know, I'll be like, you know, I engage with them and like, you know, I'm a positive vibe, you know, they'll do shit, they'll hit on me and shit. Yeah, thank you, Ray, but like I'm respectful, you know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
But other than that, like, you know, yeah, you know, girls are crazy, dog. Nowadays, it's like we're coming to that time. You know what it says in the Bible when females start acting like men and men start acting like females. So like,
The preaching,
Dog,
holy.
it
you know what I'm saying, fam? So like, I feel like we're, you know, if you're looking outside and you're paying attention to what's going on in the world, a lot of shit's lining up with a lot of shit right now, you know? So my DMs is mad crazy right now, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
But you were talking about like how you engage in the audience. When did you start like thinking about going on live and go to like arcade and shit like that?
Yeah, well, I was talking to Guttzy because yo, fam, you take fucking, you know, he's always
Entertain the people, entertain the people, fam.
Because fam, I started to go live on 1-2 when I was on Housey, see? Before that, I was going live here and there, but like I'm like, fuck this live shit, bro. But like after I'm on Housey, I'm like, yo, fuck, I'm gonna go live. You know, my followers are building. Let's see what this live is saying. I'm going live, and at first I wasn't even doing no talent show shit or nothing like that. I would just go live and just add people and just talk. And then it became like people trying to like show me their beats or like rap for me or like do backflips and all types of shit, you know? So I was like, all right, go ahead then. You know, and people like enjoyed seeing that and they enjoyed seeing me like interact with people. Because when you just, with a rapper, I feel like it's very one-dimensional when you just like a rapper for a rapper and you don't really have any things to see them, how they like talk. Like sometimes
Their personality.
People that make music and then you hear them talking, you're like, holy fuck, I didn't know this person had like a UK accent or something. Because when you make music, you can't tell. Like even people from the States, like you could be from the South and make music and sing and you sound totally regular. Then when you talk, you're like, oh, I'm going, shawty. Like, you know, like some crazy shit. You're like, what the hell? Like, you know, so it's like, yeah, like, you know, so I feel like it's good to interact with your fans so they get to see who you are. Unless you're like a piece of shit and there's nothing exciting about you. You're not funny or you're acting or you're not who you are. Then obviously you're not gonna want to do that. But like when you're comfortable with yourself, you go and interact with people and you know, even the people who are negative, like, you know, it's good. Like, you know, I add random people sometimes who say their bullshit. Okay, shut up, man, get up. Like, you know, like I interact. Like, you know, people like to see that shit. How does he? Okay, he handles people that come on here and they, oh, I love your music. That's like 10 people back to back, and then somebody will come on here and be like, oh, you're a bitch, and they be like, yeah.
I'm glad you went there because that was one of my next questions too. Like, how do you deal with comments and stuff like that? Like, are you one of those people who are just like brush them off, or you're like you internalize that shit? Like,
what I'm saying is like, yo, all right, let me show you like this. You know, it's like when you're growing up and you're younger, like somebody says to you might bother you more than when you're experienced. You know what I'm saying? And you know the depths of what's going on and how real and how deep it gets, and you know what I'm saying? You know yourself. You know what you'll do in certain situations. You know what. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what you're capable of and what you're about. You know what I'm saying?
No, for sure.
When you don't, shit people will say could affect you because you don't know yourself. You don't know if you're a bitch. You don't know if somebody's gonna box you, you know what you're gonna do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you know, say, yo, listen, last man tried to box me. You know?
They got dealt with.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So a man say, I'll box you. I'm gonna stand back and say, yo, box me and see what happens. You know? So now when I'm in the comments and shit, you have to remember this is the fucking comments, you know?
Yeah.
This is the internet. The internet gave people a platform to say whatever the fuck they want to say. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? Right? But people, they get too wrapped up. It's like me, right? Like I'm wearing my jewelry. I'm driving in my car. I had this little discussion with my little sister because she has people at her school. She's in high school and it's funny because she told somebody that I was her brother and they're like, oh, that's not your brother. You know? And I'm like, and she's getting worked up and she's like, oh, I don't think you're my brother. I'm like, listen. It's like I'm driving on the street and I see a fucking crackhead sitting there on the side of the street sleeping, like on the road.
Yeah.
And he wakes up and he's like, hey, man, that's not a real Rolex. Like, you know?
Yeah.
Am I going to get out the fucking car and start arguing with this crackhead? Why the fuck would I do that?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Who is this guy? You know? Does he move anything? He doesn't move shit, you know? So that's how I deal with people. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got a whole bunch of people on the internet saying a whole bunch of shit that they don't know about. Because realistically, if I was to peek through that screen and see their lifestyle, it's probably embarrassing.
It's probably trash.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's probably weird over there. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know, so like I don't even want to think about what's going on over there while you're on my live at 3, 4 in the morning talking about I'm a bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm on live. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever, you know? So it's like I don't gotta prove nothing. So I don't feel that shit when niggas talk. Cause I know myself. You know what I'm saying? Niggas are gonna say whatever they want to say on the internet. That's the internet. But niggas are not gonna say that shit in real life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. Do you see yourself doing like movies or doing like hosting and shit from the lives and shit like that?
Yeah, whatever's clever. Like, you know, it's business. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't even like, at first, I just wanted to tell my story through the videos, but niggas started hitting me like, yo, fam, you're sick with that shit. Like, you know, like, you could act. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, yo, this shit, I'm not used to that shit. So, you know,
because you incorporated that in one of your music videos, like
Gabby
like,
Davis.
Yeah.
I did the next one. And that's bro right there. That's always in the video. You know, like, you know, don't show his face, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, okay.
No, y'all did a stellar acting job.
You know,
man.
you know, try to give some people something to watch.
Dogs.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, shout out them dog. Boom, he was there. You know, he's a nice public face that people recognize. You know, look at household. You know, look at household local.
Yeah.
Put him in there. He sauced it up. Everybody did their thing. You know what I'm saying? I like that video. I feel like the intro. I feel like we should have dinged it a little bit better, but I feel like it was something different. You know,
like I could see you in a Push. You know what I'm saying? Like I could have seen him getting a cameo in Push for some strange reason.
You know. Tell them holla at me. We will talk about something. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I'm trying to do something. So you know,
Or tell the boy to holler at us. You know what I mean? Get us
We'll
some
talk about
productions.
something maybe, you know?
Weed. You're always smoking weed in the videos. We're the world's most smoked out podcast.
you're working at Sixpensary.
Estimated. How much weed do you think you smoke a week?
Fuck. You know, I'm laughing. I don't know, fam, because to be honest, I roll spliffs like this, fam. I only roll
Cannons.
two paper raw spliffs, like 2 rods on top of each other.
That's mad.
So realistically, how much weed, like what you say, like what, 2 grams, 2.5 grams?
Per spliff.
Yeah, like 2.5 grams in each one. You know, I probably smoke like 4 or 5 of these.
So maybe a half ounce a day.
Yeah. Yeah, probably like, yeah.
Damn, I thought I smoked a lot of weed. Fam, I think you trumped me on the weed smoking, fam.
Yeah?
Yeah, fam.
I have my days
Well,
where like,
I don't know
smoke
because
that
we
much.
do smoke backwards though.
Yeah,
Because I think if you're
sometimes I
smoking
smoke
backwards, that's gonna thump him a little bit harder than it is the papers
Wait, I'm
too,
telling
right?
you right now, you see, if I roll you one of these Friday with a grabber and you thump this, you're gonna say, yo, I like this. I'm telling you, fam.
Yeah, because I see him. He's
No, the
putting
way
grab
I
at the
roll-
tip
no,
and
no,
thing.
I
Like,
do
yo,
the way I do
you
my
doing
thing.
something different,
No, I'm
fam.
different, fam. Like, I'm a madman. When you thump my spliff, it's gonna thump the same way all the way from the beginning to the end. The same heat. I swear to God, you can ask any of my niggas. Like, I'm a fucking chemist. I sit there, fam, I'll put grabber in it as a base, and then I'll go put a little bit at the top. You know, I'll make sure there's not too much at the back. Some niggas spliff, you smoke it, it's ITAR, then it's nice for 3 thumps, then it's too hot. Like, yo, big man, you have to learn the ratio when you're whipping up.
Listen,
You know what I'm saying?
fam.
Them thing the half, dog.
No, because I'm watching your videos, and every video, every scene, you're thumping it down, fam. I'm like, I need to ask this nigga when he pulls up on us, how much weed you probably smoke a week or a month. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not a question we usually
I'll
ask.
smoke a pound to my face for the month. You know? Like
don't
a
smoke
QP
backwards,
a
though?
week. Yeah, but the thing is, I can't smoke backwards for too long. Like I'll get a box of backwards, I'll smoke a box, and then I'll chill out. I'll smoke like spliffs for a couple weeks, and I don't
said a
smoke
box.
blunts too much. You know, when you smoke a lot of weed, fam,
Yeah,
the blunts are
backwoods,
too
yeah.
much sometimes, fam.
Especially when you do it at the night time.
Like, you know, and I swear to God, fam, when the weed is crazy like this, sometimes I really like the taste of the weed, fam, you know? And the
Yeah.
rods with the right amount of grabber, you get to taste it and it still hits like the blunt, fam.
Gutsy, the man didn't say a pack. He said a box.
A box.
Yeah, you have to buy it by the box. By the box of
Listen,
Russian.
I need to level
We're
up. fam.
street niggas, yeah. We just buy a 1-2. I buy a 1-2 pack of Russian creams, fam, and then
But
when
the
it's done,
boxes,
I'll
I
go
get the
back.
boxes for cheap, though.
Yeah, it's
How much
cheaper.
you pay for this?
I pay 13 now.
That's what I'm saying. Fuck that, bro. Get the box you for $80. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it makes
What is
more
that?
sense.
That's like, what is that? That's $10 a pack.
Listen, we have to
There's
talk
8
about
packs in there, right?
that's behind the scenes talk. We got to talk.
Yeah, the band
off
has
camera.
them. What are you talking about?
You know what I'm saying?
$80.
So what do we covered here? We've gotten up to now with the music. We got an album coming soon. Features. What's going on? You have any features in the tuck we don't know about
Yeah.
that we need to know about?
I have a couple features still, but I don't want to tell them. I just want them to drop. That's what they drop. And
Is
you
there
guys
anybody
like,
you want to work with? Like, just put it on the air. It doesn't even have to be from Toronto. Like, somebody that you could see yourself doing a track with. Or just somebody that you always wanted to do a track with.
I want to do a track with Drake. What are you talking about?
Obviously, the boy... Okay, exclude them guys.
He
Bro,
watches.
Is it
tell
like...
Drizzy Lake me, dog. I'm trying to
Like,
do
for
a
an
track.
example,
watches.
I don't know, for
He watches.
for some strange reason, I can see the CROOK and Method Man on a track. I don't know why.
Where'd you get that from?
I don't know why it's so fucking
Shout out
random,
to Method
fam.
Man. I
But
fuck with Method
like...
Man, but what the fuck was that? Where'd you get that from? I thought you were gonna say like G Herbo or Fredo or
No,
something.
fam. For some strange reason, I
I
just
said
have like a
Man.
Method
the nigga
Man.
was just
We're old
the nigga's
school.
a lawyer now, dog. Chill out.
Method hit the studio.
No,
like,
don't get it twisted. Meth put out music last year,
I
fam.
know,
Don't get
fam.
it
I'm just
twisted,
saying,
eh?
though. Why you dissing me like that?
Nah.
Method Man.
I know you can do. I'm just saying, like, I just feel like you would more get somebody that's lyrical.
Method Man in
but-
his day, maybe.
It's like Dave
this is
East, the nigga who
you know when you
plays
say,
him.
Yo, I'll pick like 94 Jordan, like, you know? Like,
So, okay, so out of the younger guys,
Yeah,
then.
you watch your power too much.
I know, right?
The
Powers
man
get to me
this
too
guy
much.
saying, yo, grab Method Man. Man's bossing everything. Yeah?
So who would you go for then?
Realistically,
Nigga
other
said
than them
Dre.
Saudi
Other than,
hard, like on some that's gonna slide on some drill shit, dog. You know what I'm
Herbo.
saying?
You
Grab a
know.
Herbo, grab a Dirk, grab a
You and
ESTG,
Dirk.
grab a Fredo, grab a who else? A K Flock, a B Love, something like that. That's gonna go right now. You know
I
what
can
I'm
see
saying?
you and
COD.
Dirk, yo.
Him
Come on.
and ESTG. Him and
Yes, come on.
ESTG.
That's what I'm saying. You see that, you know? Come on, you're talking about Method Man. What you talking about?
Okay, right
Came
now.
up.
Holy.
Yo, shout out to Method Man, dog. You know what I'm saying? But
Oh,
fuck,
man.
I don't think that's the one still.
We got the CROOK in the building, man. What do you got coming up next? That we need to
The
know about?
project's dropping just now.
March.
Couple weeks. Yeah, I'm trying to get that out there for March break. Latest first week of April, but that's coming out. You know what I'm saying? It's titled Against All Odds after my label I started. You know what I'm saying? And it's heat, fam. You know what I'm saying? It's nice. It's a nice project cover. I'm gonna send it to you guys, and you guys can pop it up right now while we're talking in there, right?
Dope.
And yeah, it's
And you
nice.
said you have 3. You're trying to do 3 projects this year.
yeah, minimum.
Minimum.
Dope.
I'm trying to drop this one. Something's coming just round. We double back. They know that. You know what I'm saying? So
Hold on.
Yeah.
Before we get into all that new shit, what do you think about the list and all that? Do the list bug you or
What list?
Nigga with a list.
when Keepsakes or Friday puts up
I was trying to
lists?
stay low.
No, it doesn't bug me because this one I'm telling you, music is opinionated, and I know this nigga is just a fucking troll. You know what I'm saying? I know he's a fucking provocative nigga because he'll be like, yo, Crook's fucking number 9, but yo, dog, you're the only person I bump on the list. So realistically, I should be number 1. So how does that make sense? You know what I'm saying? Your list, I should be number 1 because I'm who you bump. You know what I'm saying?
This is true.
But I understand the thing. You know what I'm saying? I understand. Sometimes you gotta throw this out there, get it reposted by 6 buzz. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna do what I gotta do, fam.
And it's funny because it's always the ones that you don't even care about, some random shit that boom, and you're like, whoa, what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas are talking about real viral right now.
Yeah.
You know, Friday's like, yo, let me drop a track. Oh, I'll go on.
Listen, man. The CROOK featuring Friday for Forward and Just Now.
Where are you on the list?
Me?
Let me find out you're not even on your own list, dog.
Okay. Once upon a time, I put out a top 50.
You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? Once upon a time, I put out top 50. I was 49.
I think I put myself on that list.
You did.
Right? Come on.
If you didn't
fam.
put yourself on that list, fam, I swear to God.
I know I need to go on that list, but I can't put myself number 1 how I
You
really
should have
feel
been
I
the
am.
all 5, the top 5. It should have been Friday, Ricky,
Friday.
Dred.
Oh.
I'm
Ricky Dred.
retired. I'm retired. But catch me on Spotify. We got the CROOK in the building, man. Hey, yo, thanks for subscribing to We Love Hip Hop Clips. We're almost at 500 subscribers right now. And when we get to 500 subscribers, we're going to be giving away this baseball cap or trucker cap right here, as well as a We Love Hip Hop windbreaker. All right, so make sure to subscribe. And once we hit 500 subscribers, your name will go in the draw and you'll be able to win a prize. Now, when we hit 1,000 subscribers, we're going to be giving away a hat, a jacket, and an exclusive piece of merchandise from one of our sponsors. All right. So keep hitting that subscribe button and make sure to hit the like button and make sure to share because it definitely helps us in our algorithms. Deuces.